Greetings! This is Tom from the Small Business Funding Network. Great to have you here. We are, as you can tell, we're live. We're live and we're on the air today to celebrate our company's 16th anniversary. 16 years we've been in this industry helping countless people just like you do some incredible things in their business, for their business, and obviously also helping out people's families, their charities, and all the things that are most important. So we're pleased to be coming to you live on the air to release the highly anticipated Last Chance Millionaire system. As you can see, the Last Chance Millionaire instruction kit is going to be what we're focusing on and teaching about today, and it's something that you'll have an amazing opportunity to enroll in a little bit later on in the program. The instruction kit, if you read the promotional material that was sent out earlier, these instruction kits for older people who are running out of time. Does that sound like any of us in this community? So older people who are running out of time. Here's an important story about how this information really works, who it's intended for, and why it will achieve positive results if you make a commitment to follow it as it's designed. So before I start the training, let's listen to the story of a man who was always busy working hard for others. See it, if you want to, as like a fable, like Aesop's fable. See it as a fable and turn the lessons in this story to your own benefit. You're going to see what I'm talking about. This man worked hard all of his life, but he waited to take care of himself and his own needs. First came the family and the kids. Then his own aging parents needed more and more help. And over the years, the companies that he worked for literally drained him of his best, most productive years. Then early one morning, he awoke with a jolt, like from a cold sweat nightmare. His sheets and pillows were soaked in a twisted heap, almost suffocating him. In his nightmare, it was time for him to retire, and he felt like money was going to be tight if he planned to live a nice, comfortable life. He couldn't work anymore at the same pace as usual, even if he wanted to supplement his income, or he just didn't want to work that hard at his age now. That seems reasonable to me and probably to most of you out there. Or maybe the previous job opportunity he had was just gone at this point in time. His skill set may have been replaced by the latest technology, and the job he did for years might not even be offered anymore. So this wide-awake 50-year-old man was confronted with the puzzle of what to do. What to do when changes were needed fast, and he had to identify a way to supplement his income in the shortest amount of time possible. He hurried to look for answers online, as most of us wisely do. And when he clicked to open his email box, it hit him like a bolt of lightning. He saw a new email titled Last Chance Millionaire Instruction Kit. And now, here you are. Here we all are. You may not be exactly like the man described in the story, and you might not even be a man at all if you're a woman. Obviously, this is an analogy. It's a story that is a good analogy and really does a good job of pointing out where many of us are at in this stage in our life, in this stage in the economy, and how badly it's needed for us to wake up, pay attention, and take the actions that are going to correct any deficits or any financial shortcomings that we may be sitting in right now. So I want to go through this program with you. I'm going to give you all the detailed instructions as quickly as I can on how the system works. Any questions that you have along the lines, obviously during these kinds of live webinar broadcasts and these trainings, I encourage you to submit your questions directly to me live. They go to my iPhone, and I will apologize in advance. I will try to get to everybody's question, but some of them are covered in the copious notes that I already have prepared to teach you. So some of them you'll be jumping the gun, you'll asking a question that I know I'm going to go through in great detail in the material that I've already prepared as a trainer for many, many years. As I said, 16 years in this industry. We know what the questions are. We answer them along those lines in advance. So I'll do my best. By all means, submit your questions. Put them in so that when we get to that break time, I can look at them. Pardon me, and I can see if there's anything I haven't covered or missed. I'll give a shout out by name, if appropriate, if you want me to, and go over those kinds of things. So It's thrilling to be able to be here. If you are a person typically between the ages of 50 and 59 years old, then you've come to the exact right place to get information that can definitely guide you into following your best shot to catch up before it's too late and dramatically increase your earning potential, possibly even becoming a last chance millionaire while you're still young enough to enjoy it. I think that is, we can agree, one of the keys to what we want out of life and out of a system like this. This new program, now available to you for a limited time, is a unique combination of fully done-for-you services and personalized one-on-one instructions for how to make up ground quickly in your quest to secure a comfortable retirement or anything that you may want or need money for. Your enrollment gets you 3 distinct boxes, so to speak. Okay, I'm going to use analogies. I'm going to use visual, what do they call them? Visual cues to really hammer the point home and to give you the best chance of teaching and learning these principles. So your enrollment gets you the contents of 3 distinct boxes, so to speak. The first box, you get your own fully owned micro business. And I'm going to go through with each of these jumbo Post-it notes exactly what I mean by the contents in those boxes. The second box contents is full source funding, because we know what people primarily have been coming to us for the 16 years we've been in this industry, helping countless people, not only in the country but all over the world. What people have been coming to us for is help accessing our sources of money, of business capital, of financing, of funding, business lines of credit, all of those amazing things that can be used for any purpose. So any kind of business you currently have now, and certainly for the business I'm going to guide you through us being able to set up for you using all of our secret sauce, our perfected recipe over the years. Obviously, the funding portal and protocol is perfect for that as well. The third box is implementation instructions and done-for-you services. So if you don't mind, let me go grab a glass of water. I'm going to go through with you again as quickly as possible. I know all of your time is very valuable. I honor you for being here, wanting to get something that's going to amazingly have an opportunity to catch you up, to change your circumstances and do something that's going to be very powerful for your future. Okay, so as I said, I love visual cues. So to repeat myself, your enrollment in this program, again, this Last Chance Millionaire Instruction Kit, your enrollment in that program gets you the contents of 3 distinct boxes. So box number 1, let's look and see what's inside. Ooh, box number 1, that is a very important and powerful component of how this Last Chance Millionaire system works. So, in the contents of box number 1, you're getting your own fully owned micro business. What do I mean by that? A couple of things. So, first of all, everything that we build for you in any of our services, any of these programs, you're entitled to them. They're all of the contents, any of the intellectual property that's designed for you. It's all, you own it. You are the owner for lifetime control of those. So whatever revenue streams it generates, whatever it goes on to do, whatever equity or resale value it has in the future, that's all yours, okay? So that's one of the things I mean by this is a wholly owned business operation for you that we build and design for you. And when I say it's a micro business, I do that to point out for people that it's simple. It's simple now with the wonder of how online resources work. It's simple now to generate anywhere from a couple $100 a month to a couple $1,000 a month, even quite easily up to $40,000 or $50,000 a year in additional income from a small micro type of business. And how do you know that that's an accurate portrayal? Well, you see us doing this exact thing. One of the reasons why you're here, while you're watching us live, one of the reasons why you're watching at some point is because, and again, a shout out to all the people who are watching us on YouTube and Instagram. So we have check the account when we started up the broadcast live. We've had 1.1 million people come through this channel so far. So it's an amazing testament to how valuable this information is, and I always want to congratulate and give a shout out to the people who are on YouTube, Instagram, etc., because sometimes those viewer counts don't even go through our main program. So it's fantastic for us to be able to connect again, as we have for 16 years, with people who come to us from all over the country, all over the world, in fact, to get access to our funding, our expertise, the fantastic people that we have behind the scenes. It's me in front of the camera, but I have a whole staff of hardworking people, not only all over the country, USA, but also in the Philippines, who are virtual assistants, so to speak. Our tech team, who does, again, so much hard work, so much help, so much customer service to make these things successful. You're seeing the proof of the fact that these things work, and so you can be very much assured and comfortable to know that what we know how to do for ourselves, we translate that into building the exact same kinds of systems for our customers, and it doesn't have to be some big Amazon type of business. Micro businesses that are affiliate related, that are product driven, do a very good job of helping people make money. So you get your own micro business. This profitable online business is a small scale affiliate income producing system that can be totally run for you and requires no inventory, no office, and no product storage requirements. In many cases, the things that are making you money in this kind of microsystem are digital. So many of the things that you will be able to make money off of, the setup for this, are not even tangible products, but they're valuable. They're in high demand. People want them. People pay an arm and a leg for them. You're going to be able to cash in on that. So I'll show you how. It starts out consisting of a welcome website and follow-up page custom-made for your business. This is how we make money, and this is the same way our new members make money with no prior experience from these kinds of online business setups. Your 2 money-making online stores, so this is e-commerce I'm talking about, are opened and fully stocked for you by my staff, so in less than 1 week, you are ready to go. So enroll today, and in 1 week, you're absolutely fully ready to go for this and making money. Okay, so, and as a bonus, one of the things that many people miss, so if people have tried to do this on your own, and most statistics indicate that the majority of people that try to do these things by hunting and pecking and going and buying some small introductory thing, or some minor management system, the statistics indicate that most people doing it totally themselves on their own with no experience before fail, don't succeed. So don't complain and say that method doesn't make money. Au contraire, these methods make a lot of money when you know somebody who can help implement them for you, somebody who can guide you and teach you and lead you along the way. So you're going to get, as a bonus in this first box, as it were, you're going to get our $99 a month premium lead delivery system included in this program, which is hands down the most important one component that people who are trying to do it themselves miss. Somehow they think that people are just going to find them online automatically and they're going to make money from that. This is a business the same as any other business enterprise. So this is what I mean, okay? Our premium lead system program is part of this Last Chance Millionaire system and will prove to be one of the surest ways you will make money using this. Some people don't understand that in any business you need leads. You need leads to make money. All businesses need a constant stream of highly qualified leads coming in order for your business to make a profit. This goes for any business. Storefront business, fast food business, you name it. Businesses have to have, this is the oxygen that makes it possible for any business to live. Leads equal customers. So repeat it after me. Leads equal customers, so leads equal money. That's exactly what most people miss in their pursuit of trying to do this kind of thing on their own. That's why we've taken our 16 years of experience in industry-leading sources to tie you directly in with the best, most profitable leads for you to make money in this business that we're going to fully set up for you. So we're giving you both sides of the coin. If you've ever attended one of my live presentations where we actually all sit around in a round table. Many of them here in Las Vegas. I've done them coast to coast, New York City, Los Angeles, every stage in between. If you sit at one of those round tables, one of the phrases I'll use is two sides of the coin. So the one side of the coin of making money in this kind of business, or any kind, is to have something that is being sold, something to sell. We fill that niche for you in the setup. But the other side of the coin, it's not a one-sided coin. The other side of the coin is you have to have traffic coming to that. You have to have leads coming to the business. You have to have customers in order to make money. This program fulfills both sides of that very important, very valuable coin. Okay, so the best part is that you don't have to do anything to get them. Does that sound like something desirable to you? That you don't have to actually do anything physically or mentally or experientially wise to be able to get that traffic and get that lead. Because you don't have to do trial and error on what works best to get leads or where the best leads are found. You just tap into our system and you can eventually have a never-ending source of the most profitable business leads in the industry. How do you think we do so well in our business? We've spent years and millions in learning where to get the best leads for your business and for ours. Makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, we would not even be talking right now if my company were not pros at getting great leads. We are. This is our bread and butter. This is what we do. So you are getting all of these things in box number one for your micro business. 2 online stores, fully stocked by my staff for you, all the products included. Many of them are digital, so again, they have the highest profit margins possible. No need for any kind of warehousing, inventory storage, and premium leads are provided, which is the most often overlooked feature of anybody who's trying to do this themselves. When I got started many years ago, 16 years ago, I came from the construction industry. I was a state licensed general contractor. I owned a very successful landscape design and build firm. And when I got started, like many people try to do things on the cheap, by themselves, the blind leading the blind, trial and error, that is a terrible way. If you are already behind the curve, behind the 8 ball, know that you're running to catch up. This is not a time for you to be an experiment, and you'll waste more money. You'll waste 20 times more money than you ever would invest in a proper system working with somebody who's already got the experience, who's already got the staff, who's already got the know-how, who's already got the lead source of what works. There are good premium leads, and there are not so good leads that don't prove to be as profitable to you. So you want to come into the system with something that is the highest value possible if you want results like right now, like yesterday. Okay. So when leads come into your business, many people ask me, especially at these roundtable meetings that we do live from coast to coast, people ask me, where do the leads come from? When leads come in your business, when this traffic source flows to you, where do the leads come from? From all over the internet, obviously. We set you up to get leads from media buyers, Google, Facebook, Instagram, and many other high traffic sources. So we're plugged into, proven over time, all of the best lead sources for making money, not for getting people that just want to chat and just want to talk about, what's on for dinner tonight. We're talking about commerce. We're talking about business. We're talking about providing for you the store, the e-commerce setup, all of the merchant processing is all baked into this with the traffic that's going to be able to make you money. And we have done it not just for us, but we've already done it for many, many, many people. All third-party verification to prove that this system works and is making money for people who follow the steps and the directions that are all going to be included in this instruction kit for you. And here's the best kicker. I mean, I've talked about, you can tell I'm excited, I'm passionate about these kinds of things because years ago they changed my life, and I know that they can change yours. Working in construction was dangerous. It was a dangerous business. Being in landscaping in the Midwest, which is where I'm originally from, was terrible weather half the time, burning hot sometime, freezing cold other. This is a much more pleasant, this kind of business operation for you and for me is much more suited to people who are getting to be our age, who are wanting to slow the pace down, not going to want to run so fast. I had a gentleman who was a client of mine used to be a cop, and at one of these meetings, we were sitting next to each other at the table, and I said to him, so why did you leave the force? He said, I got too old for chasing the young guys all around. So I totally get and I understand that many of us were willing to do things long ago in our past that are not necessarily appropriate for us, for our age, our health, our lifestyle now. But you can make money now if you embrace something different, something new. So here's the best kicker. The best thing that you're going to get in box number 1 is this right here. Okay, this is a bonus we almost never make available. Normally, you would collect 50%, 50. Normally, you'd collect 50% of what's made in this micro business of yours, because again, we said you own and control all of the intellectual property, all of the sites, all of the things that are created for you. Normally, you would collect 50% of what is made in your business, and the other half would go to cover the product costs. You know, common sense, right? But as part of today's Last Chance Millionaire sale, you will get 100% as a bonus offering. You'll get 100% of every dollar made inside of your business for the next year. This is a huge bonus worth thousands of dollars of extra income to many of our members if they are even lucky enough to get that same deal on product sales that we set up for them. So this is an incredible, incredible box stuffed with money, with profit, with value, as I've described it for you. The other great thing about these leads that you're getting is that you can profitably use them over and over and over again in your business. Okay, this is not a one-shot, you use them just once and you're done. That's the beauty of the profitability of this kind of business and this kind of system. Again, in our landscaping construction business, I would have a lead come in, we would get the lead, we would service the lead, and we would be lucky if we could serve that lead again a second or a third time to make additional revenue. Believe me, we tried. We had a huge database spreadsheet. We would do hard physical mailings. I would mail paper newsletters. I would mail postcards. But in that kind of old-fashioned business, it's very difficult to get additional value out of a lead more than once. In this business, it's easy to make profit and get value out of those leads that we're going to be supplying to you directly over and over and over again. So on average, these premium leads can be used up to 14 times. That's amazing. Day after day, making you money that lasts week after week. So this is not use them once and then they're done. They each have a lifetime value of around $120, and you're going to be getting $50 a month in this Last Chance Millionaire program from us, delivered straight into your business website. So you don't have to think about how to populate them. You don't have to wonder about how to set up the marketing for them. It's going to go direct, exactly as it does for me, exactly as it does for my best clients and customers. So that's what we're going to do for you, delivered straight to your business website. Now, do the math. $120 on average, times 50, times every month, 12 months a year. That's why these kinds of businesses can be so profitable. How much money that could add up for you and your business is staggering. And again, these kinds of things work. You see them with your own eyes, demonstrated by the things that we're doing. We have third-party verification of the people that are successfully making money from the things that we set up, the instructions we gave them, the delivery of additional services if they want them. This is a powerful online moneymaker and one of the things that we specialize in. Absolutely incredible. That's what's in box number 1. Now let's talk real quickly about the contents that you're going to find in box number 2. And again, as I said, if you have any questions as we go along about the micro business, about the funding, about the secondary corporation that we're going to set up in this Done For You, Sir, any questions about these principles of this Last Chance Millionaire program, you can click the Ask a Question button and it'll give you the instructions. What it basically is doing is giving you the email address where you can then send the emails to me, and in this special live setup, I've got them routed so that it's amazing how technology works. The emails actually go to my phone. I mean, who would have thought 20 years ago that we'd be talking about anything that would approach that kind of, to me, that's amazing technology. And again, it's so easy. It's so simple now. It's like second nature. But if you're not making money in your life and in your business, if you're not making money off of this kind of thing, off of the understanding of this, then we got to talk. We got to get together. We can help you so much to get this in place for you and to make more and more in your business. Okay. Now let's talk about the contents of box number 2. Box number 2. Oh, just I mean, it's as if the box is stuffed full of green Benjamins, just stacks and stacks of $100 bills, because that is effectively what we're talking about you having access to in the contents of box number 2, the full source funding. What am I talking about? Again, in the promotions that we did leading up to the launch of this, you probably saw me talking about what is available to people who enter into this program. Last Chance Millionaires gain new business funding from 3 of our best sources. You may have seen some other different programs. I can tell you this is the highest level, the biggest pool, the most money that we offer in any of the things that we do to assist our clients in direct pulling down money, funding, and business credit for whatever business purpose you have. One of the items that is found in here, this is what they call in the industry a teaser rate. That's great. I'm glad that they call it that. 0% rate for the first 12 to 18 months. You can get between $25,000 and $50,000 business line of credit utilizing this resource, and there's more than one. That is an amazing way to get started, to see how much you can begin to do when you have access to capital and you're not worried with this particular line of credit. You're not worried about what the cost or what the funding is, because it's like effectively free money. That's what zero rate is. And when it resets, it's all at the most competitive normal rate. This money is far, far better than you'll ever be given access to personally, because it's designed for business, right? You'll also get between $1 million and $3 million worth of basic bank funding acquired over time through all of the sources that we've, again, been working with for over 16 years. People have gotten, over the years, hundreds of millions of dollars of funding utilizing all of these different sources. And you'll also get, as the third, you'll get up to $1 million per year in Title III crowdfunding that we help you source directly from our list of investors, where you can call the shots and you can set the rates that you're willing to do. So this is a very unique program. For 75 years, we as investors were shut out of this capital market, but a few years ago I was represented by a group of lobbyists that literally went to Washington and got the laws changed, amended, and passed, so that we now have the same access and the same advantages and availability that the huge, big conglomerate hedge funds used to only have access to. So amazing way for us. We even have the list of ready investors that have to put the money up into your business needs. So amazing opportunity, all at the lowest rates with no credit concerns. Again, when you get used to doing things as a business, you see it's a whole different ball game than if you went yourself as a person, as an individual. When businesses are given money, they tend to make big profits with access to that cash and capital. When personal consumers are given money, they buy non-performing assets. They buy things that depreciate in value. These funding sources go into businesses like we're going to set up for you that go up in the equity value, in the profitability, in the cash flow. So it's a great, great opportunity to get what's in the contents of box number 2 in this Last Chance Millionaire program. And let's be honest, okay, we're talking about money. Most people don't make money in business just from hard work. It's just a fact of life. You make money by having access to capital Just because you know now where to get money, that puts you in the top 5% of people who are able to make additional money. That's what it means to be a last chance millionaire. To get access to capital, trade lines, lines of credit, capital, cash advances, zero rate funding that you can then turn around and use to make a profit from. Most people don't have that. This last chance millionaire program gives you the highest capital amounts of any program we offer, and we are right by your side. Okay, we're right by your side every step of the way, helping you navigate it all. So this is not a throw you to the wolves and you don't know, you don't know what to do. We're your partner in successfully accessing all of the money that's available in this program. You can do anything with this money that you get, anything from real estate to small business to other kinds of investing. So it's not escrowed or impounded and you have to go like with a plan and say, well, this is what I hope to use the money for. This money is your capital. It's yours, free to use any business purpose that you have for it, okay? The third box, okay, let's talk about the contents that are in the third box. And again, time permitting, we'll answer as many questions as we can. So if you have a question about what we're talking about, go ahead and submit it simply by looking at the instructions. The Ask a Question instructions have the email address where you send your handy dandy. I see a number of people. Tariq, welcome to the program. Chris, Rajesh, I apologize if I mispronounce anybody's name. Doris Jean, that's an easy one. Love it. Eddie, fantastic. Emma, and the list goes on and on. So I really, truly appreciate it. As I said, the last time I checked the counter clock on the main video site, we've had 1.1 million views through this channel. So we know that what we've been doing is absolutely impacting people for the better and giving them great opportunities. Okay. Last box. I'll go through it quickly. Box number 3, the contents of box number 3. Wow, this is the big one. This is the thing that will gain you more funding, more equity, more growth, more cash flow than anything else we can do for you. This is the one, again, secret sauce part of this recipe that most people discount or don't overlook or don't set up properly, you don't know how to use. We're going to do it for you in a way that you can make money from it. So, box number 3. The third box is the implementation instructions and done-for-you services. So what we feel it's important to not only learn how to use modern resources to catch up your income, but to also have an expert staff at your disposal when you want and need additional help. Again, as I said, the statistics bear this out. Most people who are strictly do-it-yourselfers do not have the successful results they want. If you have a combination, a synthesis of you knowing and learning a little bit and having people who can do most of the stuff for you, then you are almost certain to have, beyond your wildest dreams, success and financial rewards doing that. So as you learn the steps in the system, we are here to assist you by actually doing money-making tasks for you. I've got a big staff. Should you want that kind of additional service done for you, this feature is like having a highly trained staff on standby that you don't have to pay for because they were all trained by me on my company's payroll. So this is one of the greatest things that we can do, that we can provide, that we can bring to bear to help people who are last chance millionaire enrollees that want to get up to speed quickly. I got the people, they've got the time, they're already on the payroll, bam, bam, bam. We hammer it out, get it. They do it. They know to do it quickly for me. When we set it up for you, they do it quickly for you as well. So this feature is absolutely without compare, amazing value. And the first high-level service we will perform for you in this program is a secondary corporation or LLC, whichever you see fit to have or want, for this new source of funding and income you're going to be able to obtain by following our instructions. Even if you already have a business, you're going to get far more mileage out of this special second corporation that we create for you. because it's done right. It's done from the beginning. And furthermore, statistics bear out that a new business creation gets far more funding offers, gets far better rates and terms, because people are competing, as they often do, as a feeding frenzy for someone who's a new business creation, because of the perceived lifetime value that you will provide. So, somebody might say, why, Tom? Why would someone give a 0% rate business loan line of credit for a fixed period? Because they want you as a new business owner. You're going to be around for a long, long time. You're going to have an appetite potentially to utilize many other of their valuable services where they would make a profit. So it is in everybody's best interest to treat you right, to make the great offerings to you in the beginning. And that's one of the things that we tee up on, that we key to. That the numbers of books I've written and courses I've provided, one of the very first ones I ever did, The Ultimate Real Estate Investor's Guide, it was stated in, and I think the most powerful thing I said in there was, in creating a new filed and registered corporation or LLC, as we will do it properly for you, just in that one single act, you attract the attention of these funding sources that otherwise you would never gain their attention or get access to. So that is one of the most powerful secret sauces and key ingredients that's been working for me in my businesses for over 25 years now. It's been working, that we've been teaching people that come to us for countless years, over 16 years in this competitive industry. So what we're doing for you and making available to you is something that has a lot of value. All the secondary corporation work is completed for you by my staff, who are pros on the right way to do this that yields you the biggest payoff. This corporation provides privacy for your assets and income, in case you don't want some people to know what you're doing, which is smart in business these days, right? Would you agree that in this litigious society that we're in, it's smart not to advertise or broadcast what you own, the money you're making, what you're doing? The less they know, the less interested they are in messing with you or trying to come after you or trying to attach things to you. You maybe remember a couple years ago the release of those Panama Papers. That was a whole big controversy that was sort of lifting the curtain and shedding light on this huge industry that there is of privacy in business. And that's not necessarily a bad thing for many of us, even as small business owners. You don't have to be a sheik in Dubai. You don't have to be a duke in England to benefit from the amazing privacy protection and the way that your tax burden can be dramatically lowered in doing these things legally, properly, and the way that we've learned over many, many years in serving clients from every type of business, every kind of walk of life. So this secondary corporation is to be used in any state you live or work in, and it multiplies money quickly. What do I mean by that? Typically, in this kind of business, you get a 50-to-1 ratio on your money. Meaning, for every dollar we help you make inside this business, we cleverly develop for you, we fully stock for you, we can even run for you, you can expect 50 times that much in the best types of funding available. Some funding sources love to see that your business is actually making money. I mean, that's not a radical idea, right? And then they get even more liberal in the amounts and the terms that they give you. So we can tap in for brand new business owners. We can tap into large and huge sources of income. And as I said, over time, you can get from $1 million to $2 million, even to $3 million when you show them, look, there's income and money coming into this business, and they start to fall over themselves to give you 25 times, 50 times additional funding, because they can see that your business can easily carry that and handle that. Some funding sources love this, and we have, as I said, developed over the years a database of the best ones to use in these kinds of specific situations. Just this one feature alone that you're getting in this Last Chance Millionaire program can be worth $50,000 to $100,000 in extra equity to you over time. That is why these things that we do are so valuable, not just in the distance, not just long term, but they're valuable to you in the immediate. The people who need a chance to catch up from where they wish they were. I saw an advertisement in Inc. magazine. I tore it out. I meant to send it over here on the conference table, but I don't think it made it that far. And the advertisement was talking about your 1999 portfolio is going to be ready in 2039, because of course that's the 40-year time span of most working people. Well, I don't think that we have the luxury of being able to hope and wish and pray and wait around until 2039 to see our nest egg come to fruition. I mean, that we're halfway in between that time frame, and for many of us, time is literally running out. So, amazing opportunity for us here, for you to get access not only to the instructions but the done-for-you services. We include all the secret sauce that goes into the recipe of how this successfully works. The highest level of learning is provided to you. We're available. You know our business hours. We always want to be here to help you. Access to our entire staff. I even would be happy from time to time to get on the phone with our clients who really need me to roll up the sleeves and give them some particular help, as long as it's something that really is of high level and high value. We set up a secondary corporation or LLC for you that gives you the best level business privacy, the lowest tax rates, the biggest business income, and equity that continues to grow and grow and grow. So, amazing. The contents mean that box gets so heavy with all of the contents of the 3 individual programs that are all jammed in and included in this Last Chance Millionaire offer. So, here's my closing statement and an invitation to you. Are you looking to be a last chance millionaire? Do you want our expert business help making up for lost time? Do you want to put yourself at the top of the list of people who deserve to be taken care of? Like that story I said in the beginning. Many of us dedicated ourselves to other people. Well, it's your turn. It's your time. The clock is ticking. Time is running out. The services found in all 3 of these boxes, as I've described them to you, normally cost almost $6,000 at regular, everyday, individual rates, because there is a lot of behind the scenes that goes into. There are a lot of costs. There's a lot of support. There's a lot of development, a lot of product cost. Obviously, the leads, the premium leads, very valuable. With what is in these 3 boxes, you can set yourself up by following my instructions over time with a $1 to $3 million operation. It totally is possible. Does it happen overnight? Of course not. Does it happen for every person? If somebody loses interest, doesn't follow through? Of course. But this is something you can have, and it can be plugged in, and it can be guided without you doing backbreaking work to be able to follow some pretty simplistic instructions and work with our experts to be able to catch up and make money to protect you and take care of yourself in your golden years. Counting the funding that you can get, counting the resale equity that builds up in these kinds of businesses, and counting the cash flow, which goes directly to you. This literally is something that can be worth millions of dollars to you. This is big business and is designed for people like you and me who are running out of time. We're getting to that age where we have a lot less working time left than in front of us than we have behind us. For me personally, I'm not expecting Social Security to be there to protect us in our golden years. And you shouldn't count on that either, I don't think. It may be available in one form or another, but I don't think in 5 to 7 to 10 to 12 years from now it's going to be the same kind of, what they used to call it, safety net. I don't think it's going to be a safety net for us the way it has been in past generations. But you can count on your own business. We can control and count on and develop what we want to and need to when we do our own business and generate income. With premium leads constantly profiting you, and with a perfect business setup that can make you money now and get you funding that you want long into the future, you can count on that kind of business to protect you and take care of you. What we do for clients is worth every penny of the $6,000 that we normally charge, but we can offer this all to you for about 90% off as a limited sale price offer that can only be extended to the first 9 people who enroll immediately before the midnight deadline. So this is something that you want to jump on and take advantage of the opportunity. All you need to do is click the Order Now link that is beside the video screen, below the video, wherever you find the blue click here links. If you are one of our friends who is on YouTube, you may not have access to those same icons or buttons. If you're on YouTube and you can't find a link below the YouTube video, then you can simply go to our website that has all of the enrollment invitations and detailed information, largerincomestore.com. But if you're watching us on our traditional video channel, it's simple, it's easy. You simply click the link beside the video screen that says click to order, and that takes you to the checkout page that has a quick recap of what we've talked about in your invitation to enroll. Have you ever seen me talk about this book before? Okay, this concept of the Last Chance Millionaire was born from an experiment that I did many, many years ago, about 16, 17 years ago, where you'll find my story and some others featured in this New York Times bestseller, Cracking the Millionaire Code. I was a guinea pig, I like to say, as they took a group of 100 people to see if they could translate the lessons of wealth, the information of business for people that had no background or experience online. Could they translate that to complete strangers from every walk of life with no experience or very little experience? And I'm living proof of this $1 million success. The foundation of the story and everything that you'll find in reading this best-selling book is condensed and delivered to you through our service providers in this Last Chance Millionaire program. I wish I could give anything that if 16, 17 years ago a system like this was available where it could be done for me, I would even be miles ahead. I'm very thankful for the success we've had so far and how well it's helped take care of our family. We have beautiful vacations, we have nice automobiles, all of that is wonderful. But if the kind of assistance, the kind of heartfelt help had been offered to me all those years ago as is being offered to you now in this program, I would be miles ahead. So again, you avoid the trial and error. You avoid the heartbreak of trying without assistance to do it all yourself. Why? Why take that kind of burden? Because you can get a shortcut. You can get a head start. You can get a way to catch up for any time you've missed in this Last Chance Millionaire program. And remember, the biggest bonus that I talked about in the beginning, the biggest bonus in this program is that normally you would get to keep 50% of the money that is made inside your micro business, but as a special Last Chance Millionaire enrollment incentive offer, we're going to, this is very unusual, this is very rare, we're going to now provide you with 100% of the money that you make inside that micro business as a bonus for those of you who are jumping on by the midnight Pacific deadline today to take advantage of this incredible opportunity. And what do they say on late night TV? And that's not all. I love to do this as an irresistible offer, as an absolutely drop-dead, irresistible offer that you can't possibly say no to if you're interested in this kind of system, getting our help, getting our assistance, getting bushelsfuls of funding, having a business that can be set up and self-running. As the last secret bonus, this is not found advertised anywhere else, as the last secret bonus, we're going to include our Agent Income program that sells for $299. You can actually see it. You can actually see the full setup on the web page of that agent income program that sells for $299, we're going to include that for free. We're going to put that with no additional action on your part necessary. We're going to give you as the last free bonus the $299 complete agent income program. This allows you, it allows you to become a certified business agent within our system, within our organization, and to profit off of every tier on all of the variety of services. Did you know that we actually have businesses that could become available for sale from time to time? Already up and running, existing profitable businesses, and the people who help facilitate the placement of those get paid healthy commissions. You can get all the access, the instructions, the behind the scenes, the secret lists of that, and you can make even more money. And we're going to throw that in as a free thank you bonus to make this totally an irresistible offer. So it's now even more than 90% off the regular rate. So if you are feeling behind the eight ball, if you're feeling pressured, if you're feeling like you are running out of time, as many people our age, men or women, both, who are either hitting their 50s or in their 50s or beyond, if you don't do a program like this, I don't know what else there is for you to do. I like this as a silly little analogy. You could, as an alternative, attempt to become a $1 million video poker player. This is actually a great book. Our corporate headquarters are here in Nevada. I'm in Las Vegas. My family loves to live here. We're, of course, in a quiet alcove off of the hubbub of the Strip. But I know people who literally are in this city and are making a living. They're making income by a specific way of playing video poker, using the comps, using the rewards, using the cashback, only playing the machines that offer 100% return on money or better when you count the cashback and the comp. So other than using the Last Chance Millionaire program, I guess this would be the final out that you would have if you're looking for a way to make money. Bob Dancer, great guy, great book, $1 million video poker, true story of his winning $1 million and much, much more in a very short, confined span of time. So I like to throw in some alternative thoughts for people who take their valuable time to be here. So get enrolled immediately. Get enrolled right now. The deadline is upon us. Go ahead and click the Order Now link. That will take you to the page that, again, has a brief recap and has a click here to order blue icon on that page that takes you to the black and white shopping cart checkout. Over 90% off, secret free bonuses nobody else knows about, no one else can get anywhere else. If you have a technical question, if you have some kind of question that you need immediate attention, this is not for customer service. Okay, so these shows put heavy strain on my phone bank and my support staff. Any other day, any other time, we're happy to do technical support or do customer service for you, be it via phone or submitting a ticket or even sometimes occasionally by email. Right now, the phone lines are open only to assist people who are getting enrolled in the Last Chance Millionaire program. So if you have a technical question about enrollment in that program, if you are a past client of ours that need some additional help in enrolling in this amazing new system, then by all means right now, not at 5 minutes to midnight. The program closes at midnight, but now is the only time that you can pick up the phone and call and reach a live support person if you have a technical question, if you need some kind of additional help. Feel free to call 702-287-4931, 702-287-4931, 702-287-4931. And again, this phone system is not to play 20 questions with the people. They're there to help you complete orders, any technical questions you have, to facilitate the help of people who are past customers of ours getting into and getting enrolled in this amazing new program that has a very limited number of openings. Obviously, at a discount like this, it cannot be made available to everybody in the general public. Well, good. I can see just from a quick scan that it looks like all of the questions. Hey, Ray, great to have you on the show. Absolutely, man. I'm thrilled to have you. That's a testament to people who are past students or current clients come back again and again to these kind of training episodes to really get more and learn more. So I appreciate you, Ray. Glad you are here. 62. So yeah, you still have a little time, but this program is going to jumpstart you ahead. Terry, it's the program. The contents of box 1, 2, and 3, so to speak, are everything that I've outlined in this program. You're going to get all of that content when you enroll in the Last Chance Millionaire program. So, great, Terry. Glad to have you here. All right, fantastic. Thank you so much. I really deeply appreciate all of you who came from all over the country to attend this kind of interactive training. I think you can tell I enjoy teaching. I enjoy helping people, getting to know what their situation is. We've been in this business, in this industry for a long, long time. It's hard. Sometimes it's even hard for me to believe that it's been 16 years since I started doing this. We've helped a lot of people. I've had a lot of fun. I've met a lot of really cool, impressive folks and business owners along the way, whether you're in real estate investing, whether you're a small business owner, service business, online business, home-based business. We've helped every walk of life, every type of person, and this is a program designed, again, for people who are falling behind, who want and need to catch up. I know that feeling. I'm getting into that age group myself, and as I said, I don't have much confidence that Social Security or the government will really be there to take care of us the way that we've paid and paid and paid into that system to take care of folks in the past. So we have to do something to protect ourselves, to take care of ourselves, to meet our own needs going forward. And I know no other better way than being the captain of your own ship, owning your own business, having the kind of excellent setup that is available to you, and the ongoing service and support that you can only find, with funding included. So you don't have to use all of your own money to build a successful business in this Last Chance Millionaire program. The instruction kit will be shipped out to you immediately. As soon as your enrollment comes in, we'll place a welcome call to you, and my staff, those wonderful, hardworking people, whether they be in the Philippines or here in the U.S., will get to work for you, banging out quickly what you need to start running this business in a profitable way, in a way that's going to get you funding almost immediately after your enrollment. So do it now. The deadline is tonight at midnight Pacific time. We're a West Coast time zone company. Click the order now link. That takes you to the short page that has a brief description of all the things that I covered on those jumbo post-it notes. At the bottom of that next page is going to be click here to order. Click that. That takes you to the black and white shopping cart page. Use a credit card or debit card. Enter in your payment information. Click submit. Do it immediately so that you can take advantage of one of the greatest deals that we've offered in our 16-year. This is an anniversary sale unlike any other in our 16-year history. And again, not to play 20 questions, but if you have a technical challenge, if you have a brief question, if you're a past customer and you need to get enrolled in this program, you want to talk to a live service rep, call this immediately. Do not wait until 5 minutes to midnight. Nobody will be there. They'll all be asleep. Now is the time. And if you don't get through, because again, there's big demand on our phone banks during these kinds of trainings, please leave a message, speak slowly, repeat your phone number twice. We'll call back in the order received. We'll get everybody helped out and taken care of to get in this wonderful program. Just call 702-287-4931, 702-287-4931. And again, those of you who might be on YouTube or Instagram, if you don't have access to the buttons or the links, because some of those systems are incompatible, if you're on YouTube, you can go and get to the same place as the order button goes here, simply by going to www.largerincomestore.com. That's it. I'm out of here. Thank you for your valuable time. It's been a thrill. It's been a privilege and a pleasure. Take care, everybody. Talk to you all again soon. Ciao.